Welcome to today's 5 on 5. I'm Kyle Averman. Today we are joined by Diana Drews and Carolyn Kingsnorth from the Southern Oregon Historical Society. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
A pleasure
Thank
for
you
you
for
guys
having us.
having here.
Thank you.
So for those that have not seen or even know what the Historical Society is, what is it?
Well, the Historical Society is the stewards of the history of Southern Oregon. We are the stewards that take care of all of the history, the artifacts, the stories, everything that has to do with the history of Southern Oregon, and we take care of it for the people of Southern Oregon.
And why is that so important to the community?
Oh, history is... Go ahead.
Wow. Well, of course, there's the old saying that those who don't remember their history will repeat it. But I think even more important, it's our stories. It's who we are. It's where we came from. And so what we find so often, history is no longer being taught in schools. It's no longer being a required course, and very few universities even offer graduate work in it. And so it's a fear that we're losing our focus, but it's also something that we tend not to care about until we're older. And unfortunately, all too often when we're older, it's gone.
Yeah. Well, and I understand you guys have a couple of events that are coming up, right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I'll let Carolyn talk about the first one that's coming up.
Perfect.
Well, the first one is going to be on Saturday, September the 13th. It's a lucky Saturday the 13th. And we're going to be having an Origins dinner at Southern Oregon Historical Society's Hanley Farm, which is it's in the county between Central Point and Jacksonville. And it's a wonderful working farm. It's over 150 years old at this point. And for over 100 years, it was actually managed by women. And that's who left it to the Historical Society. And so our first event is going to be what we call an Origins dinner. It's essentially the slow food movement, the farm to table movement. All of the food that we're going to, well, I won't say all of the produce that we're going to be having for dinner is grown on the farm by our farmers. We're going to be having albacore tuna from Port Orford Sustainable Seafood. And we're going to be having breads baked by Coquette Bakery, which is a local artisan bakery. And it's an opportunity to share this wonderful atmosphere that we have, to share this excellent food. And I should mention that it gets planned way in advance. The farmers consult with our chef, Kristen Lyon, and actually plan what they're going to grow based on what menus she would like to have on that date.
Wow.
And I'd like to add is that we have we're going to be doing a wine pairing with the dinner. And all of the wine has been donated by Daisy Creek Vineyard.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Very neat.
Thank you very much to the Lions for doing
Of course.
that.
Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll have much more in just a minute. Welcome back. We are with Diana Drews and Carolyn Kingsnorth of the Southern Oregon Historical Society. You guys have a couple of events. You were just talking about the Origins dinner coming up. What else you got about that?
Well, it's also an opportunity to share some of our history. Tam Moore, who's a noted local journalist, he's going to be talking about wagon train people. So it's just going to be a wonderful evening, and we would love people to come join us. And it's a great deal, considering it's basically a winemaker's dinner, because it's only $60, and it's $45 for Southern Oregon Historical Society members. So it's also a great opportunity to get a membership, because you get such great bargains when you do.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And you can find out about the dinner by just going to our website, which is www.oshs.org.
No, SOHS. Did I say that? SOHS.org.
Okay. Thank you. SOHS.org.
All right.
And you can get your tickets online through PayPal.
Perfect.
Yeah,
And I
and
understand,
also-
that's not the only event that's going on.
No, we have another big event that's coming up in October, and it is our Scarecrow Festival and Haunted Fields.
Sounds like fun.
It is a lot of fun. We actually start soliciting scarecrow making right now through organizations, schools, and families, and this is free to everybody. They can just create their own scarecrow. We put them up in our fields, and on October 11th and 12th is the actual Scarecrow Festival, where we put all the scarecrows up, and we're talking about hundreds of scarecrows. In addition, there's going to be pumpkin painting, apple bobbing, tours of the Hanley House. There's going to be food. There's just going to be lots of fun for people. Then on October 19th and the 25th and the 26th, we have partnered up with the Crater Renaissance Academy Drama Association, and they are putting on Max and the Monster. And this is at night. And
Oh man.
It's a haunted feel. And
It's
this
a haunted
is
feel, yes.
the third year we've done it. This is the first time we partnered with the Crater Renaissance Academy. But the past 2 years, it's sold out every night.
yes.
So it is so popular because it's very appropriate for families and children over 5. But you are led on a tour of the field, and you hear about Max and the monster, and there are all of these scarecrows who suddenly start talking to you.
Oh man, but it's still a family-friendly
And
event.
yes,
Absolutely.
there's no gore, family-friendly, 5-year-olds, very suitable for 5-year-olds. And there again, you can find out about this on our website, sohs.org.
I'm glad we got that under control. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
and we
thank
have-
you.
Thank you, Kyle.
Back here soon. We'll be right back.